Do you love me?
Swear I see these girls on Insta, tryna get 2 taps on a picture. Got the lip gloss over the blister. Hashtag no thank you, sister. I ain't on you with your deadbeat friends. Every week it's a new MCM.
Hey guys, here we are in the workshop, not out in the bushcrafting, not doing any woods or rivers or anything like that, missing it, but got to start getting ready for getting them winter days ready. So, here, this is my new fire stove, tent stove for my Lavoo. This is my old one, based around the same design. This one was made out of a Anderson's blow heater, and this one's made out of old scrap and bits and bobs I've gathered. It's just Cal Fire stove paint, but it's the format and how you put it on is to get a good bond, is how to keep it on. Now, these stoves are only thin metal, so they will burn off. It will burn. There's no way you can keep it nice and black and clean, and it's not about that. It's about protecting the metal. So, I'm going to take 10 minutes to take a grinder and a wire brush on it and get all the bits of rust off it and all the bits off and get it ready for painting. Okay, so here we are. We got the old stove, we got the new stove, all cleaned up, blown off, wiped down, no dust in it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply a very, very fine, now this is quite important, for me anyway, this is how I would do it, a fine coat, which is what we call a mist coat. So I'm going to apply that. Right, there we are. They've had one mist coat. So what I like to do is I've got a little plumber's gun. So what I've done is I've let them cool down completely now. Like I say, I only got them warm to touch, just to make that first coat harden off a bit. So what I'm going to do now is again another mist coat. So just to point things out, this bit here, see the darkness? It's still wet. He is drying. But I would still give these a good half an hour between coats. And what I do is put a bit more heat. So both coats now, we've got two, what did I call them? Oh, right. We've got two mist coats and we're letting them dry now. So what we're going to do next, after they're dried, is we're going to put a thicker coat on. And then that's, and then after that we put another coat on again. So all in all, 4 coats. So guys, I've just repeated the third process again as well. So that's now had 2 very thin coats and 2 very thick coats over the process time of around about 2 hours. So what we're going to do now is we're going to leave them hanging, and we're going to do a few little bits and bobs over. Well, I'm going to do a few little bits and bobs. I'm going to put these back together. We're going to have some new door seals on the old girl, and we're going to have door seals and glass seals and everything in. But I suppose I can do a little video of me putting that lot back in together. So we're going to leave these now a good half an hour. Then they'll be touchable. And then what we're going to do is put them back together, and then what we're going to do, we're going to do a three process burn of a little fire, a medium fire, and then Aurora. And then we'll see how we get on. Okay guys, so speak to you in a bit. Okay, so here we are. We've now done the 4 stages of paintwork. And this is the original Anderson's blow heater that I made. And I'm just going to show you guys. This bit on the surround is a door handle with the middle cut out, and that's my glass holder. And as you can see, I've took it all apart, cleaned the glass, and put all new seals around the glass as well. So we're just about to put that back together. So on this stove, I've got threads on the back of this one. What else this stove has is it has a door seal around here, and I've took the old one off, and I use this stuff, fireproof rope that's got self-adhesive on the back. Basically what the fire rope is for is to stop, gives you a good seal around the door. A lot of people's opinion on this stuff is that it doesn't need it, but if you go in for a long burn and you want to control your fire, i.e. other stoves out there, they tend to burn themselves out rather quickly. So this was my method, and to work out how to get mine to burn longer. I normally pick up all these bits and bobs, so you can pick it all up offline. But we've got a place just down the road from us that sells log burners, so I'm quite lucky I can go down there and pick up this stuff. Door seal. That's perfect, I'd say. So there it is, guys. That is now ready to go outside to get the chimney put on and do a little burn in there. And I'm just going to put the other stove together, and then we'll go outside and we'll do a little burn. Here we are now. We're out the garage. We put all the doors back on, new seals, door seals. So what we're going to do is the first burn. Literally in control. We're just going to get them warm. So here goes. Light. So there we go. As you can see, I've got two very small little fires going in there. I'm not going to let them get hot. The great thing with these stoves is I can shut the doors. I've got that much control. If I think that's getting too hot, I can you watch inside there now. The control I've got on my doors, that should pretty much die. There you go, gone. So I can control the heat. See, that one's getting a bit warm now. So I'm just going to close the door on that. I think it's that way. And I'm going to kill that one now. I've got a dampener on this so I can actually speed up the process. And that one should go out.
Pretty quick. Just go, she's dying slowly.
So that now is what I would call my first burn. So I've literally just got them warm. Just so, they're the hot plates. I shouldn't be able to put my hand anywhere near them. And that's just perfect. So that's the first burn done. There's plenty of fuel in there to burn again, but they're shut down at the minute. Now, as you can see, we've got full control of our fires. Both fires are now out. So we'll do another burn when these have cooled down. So we'll let these go cold now. And then we'll do another burn, about the same again, and we'll redo the process 3 times, and each time getting hotter and hotter. So I'm now on the second burn. As you can see, we've got a nice little fire in there, little controlled fire in there. A little bit more fuel than last time, a little bit hotter. Letting them I'm just going to let them burn out now, and then I'll give them, again, let them cool off completely. It's a good day today to do it because there's plenty of breeze. So as you can see, there's not a lot of smoke coming out of the chimneys. We're not burning a lot of wood. Just getting them hot, and then we're going to cool them off again. So here we go. This is the original stove. It was a bit of a mess. New door. Good fire going all the way along it now. Good control on it. Really happy with that. And if you see on the paintwork, it's beautiful. There's no bubbling, nothing. Done it in about 4 stages. And then onto my absolute pride of joy. I'm over the moon with this thing. There she is. God, she looks good on there. So this now has had, as you can see, a real nice paint job done. I'm very happy with it. So hopefully you guys can pick up some tips. Like I say, I'm not a professional. I'm just a bit of an enthusiast with these things. I kind of getting to like them. So I hope you guys have learnt something from me. If I just close that just a little bit. You imagine what that's going to be like sat in a lavoo when it's -15 outside. Yeah, very happy with them. Hope you guys enjoy them. Round the fire.